Did you know most cars in America never even make it past 150,000 miles? Shocking, right? But here's the truth. Cars are not designed to die young. With the right habits, you can double that lifespan, even push past 300,000 miles without major repairs. I'm talking about tricks that dealerships won't tell you, mechanics often hide, and even some manufacturers quietly downplay because they want you buying new cars, not keeping your old one running forever. And stick around until the very end, because I'll share a forgotten garage trick that costs less than $5, but can save you from thousands in breakdowns. Trust me, you'll want to comment after hearing that one. Trick number 1. Oil change the smart way, not the manual way. Most manuals today suggest oil changes at 7,500 to 10,000 miles. Sounds convenient, right? Less hassle, fewer trips. But here's the ugly truth. Those intervals are marketing, not engineering. According to the Society of Automotive Engineers, SAE, and countless veteran mechanics, real-world conditions, stop-and-go traffic, short trips, hot summers, cold winters, demand shorter intervals. The sweet spot, every 5,000 miles or 6 months using full synthetic oil approved by your manufacturer. Skip this, and sludge builds up, seals harden, and your $40 oil change turns into a $4,000 engine repair. Engagement hook. Have you ever pushed past 10,000 miles between oil changes? Drop your story in the comments. I bet some of you have horror tales. Trick number 2, transmission fluid. The silent killer. Most drivers never change transmission fluid until something breaks. But here's the scary part. By the time you feel slipping, it's already too late. Transmission fluid looks fine on the dipstick even when it's full of microscopic metal shavings and clutch material. That's like judging milk by color after it's already spoiled. Experts like Toyota Master Techs and Honda engineers agree. Standard automatic transmissions drain and fill every 60,000 miles. Hybrids and CVTs stretch it to 90,000 miles, but no more. And here's the trap. Never flush an old, neglected transmission. You'll knock loose the gunk that was holding it together. Drain and fill only. Cost comparison, $200 every 60K versus $3,500 for a rebuilt transmission. Trick number 3, coolant. Change before it kills your engine. Coolant isn't forever, even though many bottles claim 100,000 mile protection. After just 5 years, coolant becomes acidic, eating away at your water pump, radiator, and even your head gasket. Symptoms show up too late. White smoke, overheating, coolant vanishing with no puddles under the car. At that point, you're staring at a $2,000 plus repair bill. The proven schedule, flush coolant every 5 years or 50,000 miles no matter what the bottle says. And always use OEM-specific coolant. Toyota's pink isn't the same as Honda's blue, and mixing them can literally turn into a corrosive gel. Curiosity loop. Later in this video, I'll share a forgotten maintenance log hack that guarantees you never miss critical fluid changes again. Trick number 4, timing belt and chain awareness. Here's a trick that separates smart owners from unlucky ones. Know what your engine uses, belt or chain. Timing belts usually last 60,000, 100,000 miles. Ignore it, and when it snaps, pistons smash valves in a millisecond. Repair bill? $2,000, $5,000. Timing chains last longer, but they're not lifetime. Poor oil maintenance stretches them, leading to rattles, misfires, and catastrophic engine failure. Veteran mechanics advise, replace the belt early and treat chains with premium oil and 5,000-mile intervals. One broken belt can total a car. Replacing it on time buys you another 100,000 miles of life. Trick number 5, spark plugs and ignition. Health. Most people ignore spark plugs until misfires start. But here's the shocker. Worn plugs can reduce fuel economy by up to 30%. That's hundreds of dollars wasted every year. Replace them at 60,000, 100,000 miles, depending on the type, iridium versus copper. But here's the secret. Don't just replace plugs. Inspect the coils and boots while you're in there. Signs of trouble. Rough idle. Smell of raw gas. Oil or coolant on the plug tip. Warning of bigger issues. Catch these early, and you prevent chain reactions that damage your catalytic converter, a 1/200 Pluzzard part. Trick number 6, brake fluid. The forgotten lifesaver, this one shocks people. Did you know brake fluid absorbs water over time? That means your stopping power fades slowly until one day your pedal goes soft when you need it most. .3 fluid boils at 401 degrees Celsius when new, but after a few years, it can drop below 280 degrees Celsius. In stop-and-go driving, that's enough to cause brake fade, or total brake failure. The real schedule, flush brake fluid every 2 to 3 years. A $100 service keeps your car safe versus a $5,000 hospital bill after a crash. Engagement prompt. How many of you have ever flushed your brake fluid? Be honest, comment below. Trick number 7, the mass airflow sensor reset. Want your car to breathe like new? Here's a secret even many mechanics overlook. Cleaning and resetting your mass airflow MAF sensor. Over time, dust and oil coat the delicate wires, messing with air-fuel readings. The result? Poor fuel economy, sluggish acceleration, and rough idling. Fix. Remove the sensor from the intake tube. Spray with MAF cleaner. Never use WD-40 or carb cleaner. Let it dry fully, reinstall, and reset with an OBD2 scanner. This 5-minute trick can restore miles per gallon and horsepower instantly. Trick number 8, differential and transfer case service. Here's a system most drivers don't even think about until it's too late: the differential and transfer case. These parts transfer engine power to your wheels, and they rely on heavy-duty gear oil. Over time, that oil breaks down into a gritty paste. If you ignore it, gears grind themselves down like sandpaper. Real-world recommendation: change differential and transfer case oil every 30,000, 50,000 miles. It's a small job, but neglecting it leads to $2,500 and $4,000 in repairs, and your car may still run, but it won't go anywhere. Trick number 9, tire alignment and rotation discipline. Here's a money-saving trick mechanics swear by. Rotate your tires every 5,000, 7,500 miles, and check alignment at least every 15,000 miles. Why? Because misalignment quietly eats your tires from the inside edge out. You don't notice until they're bald and unsafe. A $75 alignment saves you from buying a $600 or $1,000 set of tires prematurely. Rotating ensures even wear and maximizes lifespan. Pro tip: check your steering wheel. If it's even a little crooked when driving straight, your alignment's already off. Psychological push: skipping alignment is like throwing away 30% of your tire life. Would you throw away $300 on purpose? Trick 7. Keep the undercarriage clean. Most people obsess over shiny paint, but ignore what's underneath. Big mistake. Salt, mud, and grime slowly eat away at brake lines, suspension arms, exhaust pipes, and the very frame that holds your car together. Solution: wash your undercarriage at least once per season. If you live in snowy states or coastal areas, do it monthly. Rust repairs cost thousands. Preventing rust costs $15 at a car wash. Trick number 11. Keep records like a pilot. This one might be the most powerful trick of all, yet almost nobody does it. Keep a maintenance logbook. Write down every oil change, fluid flush, filter replacement, and tire rotation. Not only does this keep you on schedule, it also spots patterns, like oil loss every 1,000 miles, adds a worse red flag, prevents you from missing hidden intervals, increases resale value by thousands. Buyers trust cars with full service records. A $2 notebook or a simple phone app can literally double your car's lifespan because you'll never forget a single maintenance step. Bonus tip: the $2 secret that saves thousands. Here it is, the forgotten trick I promised at the beginning. Mechanics rarely mention it, but old-school car owners swear by it. Use a simple fuel system log with your mileage and fuel fill-ups. Why? Because sudden drops in fuel economy often reveal problems long before lights or codes appear. A dirty MAF sensor, a failing O2 sensor, a dragging brake caliper, even a slow transmission issue. By tracking MPG with a $2 notebook, you'll catch problems early, when fixes cost $50 instead of $5,000. There you have it, 11 simple tricks that double your car's lifespan. Most people think cars are disposable, but smart owners know better. With the right habits, your car can outlast the payments, outlast the warranty, and even outlast the manufacturer's expectations. Quick recap: oil every 5,000 miles, transmission and coolant on schedule, watch timing belts, spark plugs, and brake fluid. Don't ignore hidden systems like the differential and MAF sensor. And above all, track everything like a pro. If you follow these, 300,000 miles isn't a dream, it's the minimum. Now I want to hear from you. What's the highest mileage you've ever driven a car to? And what was the secret that kept it going? Drop your answer in the comments. I'll be reading every one. If you love saving money and making your car last forever, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with a friend who needs to hear it. Because the truth is, your car doesn't have to die young.